The day my mother passed away, the house felt empty in a way I had never known before, not just quiet, but hollow. Every corner carried her presence, the soft hum of her voice, the smell of her tea, the warmth she left behind. I stood in the living room, holding her photograph, trying to process a world that suddenly felt unfamiliar. But grief didn't stay peaceful for long, because by the next morning, everything changed. My older sister, Sarah, arrived early, too early. She didn't hug me. Didn't ask how I was. Instead, she walked in like she already owned the place. "We need to talk," she said, placing her purse on the table. Her tone wasn't soft. It was final. I nodded slowly, still exhausted from the night before. She pulled out a folded document. "The will," she said. My heart tightened. I wasn't ready for this. "Not yet." "She left the house to me," Sarah continued, her voice steady but cold. "It's clear." I blinked. "What?" "You heard me," she replied. "So I'm giving you 24 hours to pack your things and leave." The words didn't feel real. "Sarah, this is my home too," I said quietly. "I've been here with Mom for years." "I know," she said, almost dismissively. "But the will is the will." I looked at her, searching for even a small piece of empathy. There was none, just impatience. That day, I didn't argue. I didn't fight. Maybe I was too tired. Or maybe I just couldn't believe it was happening. I went in my room, opened my closet, and started packing. Each item felt heavier than it should have been, not because of its weight, but because of what it meant. Memories, moments. A life that was being quietly erased. By evening, the house felt even colder. Sarah was in the living room on her phone, already talking about renovations and changes. Like Mom had never been there. Like I had never been there. I picked up the last box and walked toward the door, but something stopped me. The small wooden drawer near the hallway. Mom used to keep important papers there. I don't know why, but I opened it. Inside were old letters, receipts, and another envelope. My name was written on it. In Mom's handwriting. My hands trembled. I sat down and slowly opened it. Inside was a second document. A continuation of the will. My heart started racing as I read. "To my daughters," it began. "If you are reading this, it means I am no longer there to keep peace between you." Tears filled my eyes. The house will be placed under Sarah's name, but only under one condition. I paused. My breath caught. She must allow her sister to live here, freely and without condition. The house is to remain a shared home. If this condition is broken, ownership will be automatically transferred to my younger daughter. Silence. Heavy, unbelievable silence. I read it again and again, just to be sure. At that moment, everything became clear. I stood up slowly, holding the paper tightly, walked into the living room. Sarah looked up, slightly annoyed. "What now?" she asked. I placed the document in front of her. "You didn't read everything," I said calmly. She frowned. "What is this?" "Keep reading." Her expression changed as her eyes moved across the page. Confusion, then disbelief, then anger. "That's not," she started. "It's Mom's will," I said gently. "The full version." She stood up. "This is ridiculous." "No," I replied softly. "What's ridiculous is asking me to leave my own home without even knowing the truth." The room fell silent. For the first time, she had nothing to say. The next morning felt different. The tension was still there, but something had shifted. Sarah avoided eye contact. The house no longer felt like it was slipping away from me. Because it wasn't. It never was. Days passed. We didn't suddenly become close. We didn't magically fix everything, but something important changed. Boundaries, respect, understanding, even if it came late. Sometimes people rush to claim what they think is theirs, without realizing what truly matters. That house wasn't just walls and property. It was our mother's last wish. A place meant to hold us together, not tear us apart. And that day, I didn't just stay in my home. I found my voice.